All right, guys, we are here at Homestead Hills in Liberty, Missouri, looking at a custom home today. This one is a move-in ready reverse 1.5 story home by Olympus Custom Homes. It's a 4-bed, 3-bathroom home, over 3,000 square feet, currently listed at $662,000. The primary suite on this one is really cool, so let's go check it out. All right, let's get a closer look at this Olympus Custom Homes ranch reverse 1.5. So on this floor plan, looks unsuspecting, like a ranch from the front. Has a main level master, main level office space, but the rest of bedrooms are downstairs. What do you think of kind of that contemporary street number sign? I kind of like it. Get the block facade. I like the black, white, wood accents with these modern light fixtures. Look very sleek. And Homestead Hills does have an HOA here. It's about $650 per year. It gives you access to a really nice swimming pool, some walking trails, some other small amenities. I like that notch they have along the roof line on this entryway. French doors, continuing with the black, white, wood theme. And I'll meet you on the inside. All right, when you first walk in, here's your entryway. This home is staged. I was nervous that it was already sold and being lived in when I first walked in. But fresh oak floors. I like this double boho light fixture setup in the entryway. Cast a really neat light shadow. So to your right here, have your first coat closet. There's another coat closet right here. Actually, excuse me, this is a linen closet for the bathroom. We'll get to that here in just a moment. Here's the office. I love the board and batten accent wall they have. Great natural light, really neat light fixture. Does have the vaulted ceilings. Pretty typical closet. Plenty for an office space. Now here's bathroom number 1. I love this fluted vanity. You'll see a lot of this brushed gold finish that you see on the sink, faucet, the handles, the hardware in the shower. It does have tile all the way up to the ceiling, which looks great. It does have a bench built in. Back in the entryway here, this is what it looks like. Let's focus in on one little detail here. This nice trim. So it's a 5-inch base trim with that nice shoe molding. That is a signature touch you'll see in nearly all of Olympus Custom Homes in their homes. I think it looks great, especially with this oak floor. Now here's the living room. I think those arched built-ins look really cool here. Blends in really well with the mantle. Have a couple cabinets below. And it does have some, it's hard to tell there, but it does have some recessed fixtures, not fixtures, excuse me, outlets for the TV to be mounted. I love the detail on this wall as well. So this open layout, living room to kitchen. We'll take a pit stop here to this covered patio. It's very light and airy in the home. Even though this main level isn't massive by any means, with this full glass wall, it just feels huge. I think that was a great feature. Then to the dining room, more windows, more windows, more windows. Now, you may have noticed already, but this quartz countertop has the mitered edges. So if you can see, it looks quite a bit thicker than the rest of the countertops. And I think that is a really nice touch. Makes it look big and bold on that island. Continuing with that brush gold faucet. It should be an automatic light. Let there be light. Decent sized walk-in pantry. One outlet just right here. Custom wood hood range hood. There we go. Having difficulty speaking today, but I think that adds a nice layer of warmth to the kitchen. Especially in these newer homes. Seems like everything is white and black and white and black and white and black. I like to see some wood up top there. Now, let's go to master bedroom. So in this master bedroom, it does have tray ceilings, and I like how they're bringing all of the light fixtures together. It's a little bit different, but it kind of gives you the same feeling in the entryway with the boho fixtures. This appears to be I'm assuming queen size bed with plenty of room to spare and a nook. Now here is the primary bathroom. You have this slat wall. I think it looks really great with frosted glass and a freestanding tub. Do have a double vanity with the brushed gold faucets and fixtures. That also ties in over with the shower. Brushed gold everywhere, all glass. With a nook. You have your hex tile with a bench. Just comes together really nicely in here. You have your commode. And your walk-in closet. So big, beautiful mirror. Let's get this door closed. There we go. Get one last look at this primary bathroom. Nice tall ceilings. Yeah, that looks great. All right, we'll go to the laundry room next. So it's kind of a built-in mudroom and laundry room. It has this muted gray. It appears to be a little bit darker than what the camera is showing. But I like how they went monochrome, matching base trim. Have your coat hooks, shoe rack. a bench for small butts, enough to prop yourself on while you're getting your shoes off after a long day. So it's a 3-car garage. I do not see any 220, 240 volt wiring for an EV charger. Wired up for the garage door openers, but of course, as you know, in new construction, typically the home does not come with garage door openers. Does have an irrigation system by Rainbird. We'll get one last look at the main level. If you're watching this video and you're interested in new construction, you're thinking about buying a new build and tempted to visit a new home community on your own, do me a huge favor, give me a call, shoot me a text. I'd be honored to go with you on your very first visit, help guide you through the process. If you do have a realtor, that's all right too. Just make sure your realtor goes with you on your very first visit. Just do not go by yourself. Because the second you walk into a new build community for the first time, and if you're alone, the builder agent is going to lock you into their system as having no representation. Now, that can be a big problem because builders agents look after the builder's best interest, and we look out for your best interest. It's our job to help you negotiate and hold the builders accountable in each step of the process to make sure that you don't experience any issues with the final product. Okay, we're going to go downstairs. Nice high traffic carpet. So here's the rest of the 3,000 square feet. Very large room down here. Awesome wet bar with an island. Big floating shelf with recessed lights. Cabinet. Little spot for a mini fridge. Now, here in Kansas City, what nearly every single one of my clients would say is, this would be the Chiefs room. This is where everybody would gather. Big TV on this wall. 1,000 couches here. Maybe some beanbag chairs. And get all your friends together for the game. And there is a spot for a fridge here as well. Another bedroom, and this can be counted as a bedroom, of course, because it does have the egress window. Now, if there is a room in the basement, even if it has a closet, even if it's finished, it can only be counted as an official bedroom if there's a way out. So oftentimes you'll see that as egress windows. Massive closet here. And one thing I did not point out upstairs, but let's see, yeah, there we go. You see rounded edges here on the drywall. It's a bit more expensive for the builders to do, but it's a really nice touch. I think it makes it look really clean here. We'll get one more look at this room. You do have your electrical panel here. Code is 200 amps on the service. Let's start right over to this last bedroom, fourth and final bedroom. Again, the egress window. Now, This bathroom is shared, has a pocket door here or a regular door here, so when you're watching the Chiefs game with your friends, they can still access it without going through the bedroom. Another very large walk-in closet. Here's this pocket door. We'll access the restroom this other way. Does have floor-to-ceiling tile, glass slider. All in all, good-looking bathroom. Nothing fancy. Does have a ceramic tile. And we'll go to the least exciting part so far. Here's the unfinished space for the mechanical room. So still some builder goodies here for now. A lot of people would use this, set up some big heavy-duty shelves down here, and don't let anybody see. Of course, all new homes come with a built-in sump pump. And another concern that many of my buyers have when they come to me is they're worried that they may have to pay buyer agent fees, buyer agent commission. So no, in each case, all of my new construction clients, the builders have paid all of my fees. So I know that's a hesitation for a lot of new home buyers. Is that just another cost they have to factor in? That has never happened to my clients. All right, guys. We'll call that a wrap here for this Olympus custom home at Homestead Hills in Liberty. If you have any questions, you want to check it out, or interested in relocating or buying a new home in the Kansas City metro area, my information will be down in the description below, and I will see you on the next one.